In less than a week now, the president will be face-to-face with Putin in Geneva. And that brings us to this rather remarkable statement from Donald Trump, issued earlier tonight, stunning even for him. He writes in it, in part, quote, "As president, I had a great and very productive meeting in Helsinki, Finland, with President Putin of Russia. Despite the belated fake news portrayal of the meeting, the United States won much, including the respect of President Putin and Russia." He goes on to say, as to who do I trust? They asked, Russia is our intelligence from Obama era, meaning people like Comey McCabe, the two lovers, Brennan Clapper, and numerous other sleazebags, or Russia? The answer, after all that has been found out and written, should be obvious. Good luck to Biden in dealing with President Putin. He goes on to ask Biden to give Putin his warmest regards. Jeremy Bash, given your foreign policy experience, it falls to you and you alone to talk about a story that loomed large until Katie and her colleagues dropped this one on us from the Times, and that is the current president and his foreign policy challenges. We start with the G7 tomorrow, not the group it used to be, not as much clout as they used to have, but then, of course, the big event with Vladimir Putin. Jeremy, you and I have now lived long enough to say that we witnessed a former president side with Russia on the eve of a summit and bash the sitting president of the United States in front of all the world. So we have that as part of the backdrop now.
Yeah, what President Biden is doing in Europe this week is he's rallying the democracies of the world to meet the biggest challenges of the world, including COVID, including the challenge of cyber attacks, including the challenge of Russia and the challenge of China. And I think Joe Biden is going to Europe to try to make the case to the world that democracies can deliver and that people don't need to follow the autocratic impulses of a Putin or a Xi Jinping. And in some ways, there's also a message doubling back here to the United States because, of course, Trumpism is so aligned with Putinism in the sense that it's anti-democratic, anti-rule of law, anti-truth. And so, I think what President Biden is doing, and he's doing it very effectively, is he's pushing back both globally on these trends that undermine democracy, but he's also making clear that in the United States, we're going to stand for the rule of law, we're going to stand for democratic principles. And I just have to say that the message that Donald Trump sent to Vladimir Putin tonight through that bizarre press release sounded like a message of someone saying, hey, hang on, I may be back. You can work with me. Don't deal with Joe Biden because I may be president again. And I think that was a clear message from Trump to Putin that they should maintain their relationship because they have more work to do together.